Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Oscar season. Not only Oscar season, there's the SAGs,
the Golden Globes, the Critics' Choice.
Itolo, the whole 9 yards.
Anyway,
Anywho.
the celebrities: Tom Hanks, Jennifer Lawrence, Amy Adams, Christian Bale, Sandra Bullock, all the...
Some got snubbed.
Leo DiCaprio, Oprah Winfrey got snubbed. We have Emma Thompson, Meryl Streep,
Josh Peck will be
Judi
mad.
Dench, was it Julia Roberts, even Brad Pitt showed up at one of the events. You have a whole bunch of celebrities in all these award shows. Movies: Gravity, American Hustle, Captain Phillips, 12 Years a Slave, Saving Mr.
Such
Banks.
a great lineup. Such
The
a great
Butler,
lineup
Dallas
this
Buyers
year.
Club, The Wolf of Wall Street, Nebraska, Inside Llewyn Davis. All those movies are nominated, but not for the Oscars.
Can you say that 10 times fast?
No, not really. So the winners, we had Jennifer Lawrence won for American Hustle, and it was
She is slipping by. You know, I'm going to tell you something. Despite everybody saying, "Oh, this is going to go to this," come on, it's going to be going to Jennifer Lawrence.
We'll see about that. There's some storm brewing up with that, but the movies this year, I've seen most of the movies that are nominated, and they're all spectacular, and all of them deserve to be nominated. However, we want to start off with the awards that were given out at the Golden Globes. Best Picture Comedy was American Hustle.
That phenomenal movie. I mean, it's just so stylish and so integrated with the Martin Scorsese films of all the time.
Also at the Globes, Best Actress for Comedy and Best Supporting Actress was Jennifer Lawrence and Amy Adams in American Hustle.
Despite Jennifer Lawrence, the hype of her, I think that the real star of the movie should have been Amy Adams. This was the performance of her career. I mean, she started out as Princess Giselle. I mean, coming from that tutti frutti thing, and then turning into this cutthroat biatch. In other words, I mean, she's just so dang likable in this.
Also other winners for Best Actor, Matthew McConaughey in Dallas Buyers Club, where he lost 35 pounds on that.
I have not seen the movie, but I've seen clips, and what I've seen, it looks great.
It's amazing. I actually saw it a couple days ago, and Matthew McConaughey, best movie he's ever been in, best movie he ever played. The Wolf of Wall Street,
Ghosts of Girlfriends Past.
Leo DiCaprio won Best Actor in a Comedy.
Finally.
And also the Critics' Choice and the SAGs. I mean, we're talking about these award shows. Basically happens. Every single award show has its own association, and among their association, they pretty much pick the winners. Like for the Golden Globes, the Hollywood Foreign Press Association is made up of 85 foreign journalists, and they pick the winners. Only 85 people. The SAG was the AFTRA Association. It was like 400 people. The biggest one will be the Oscars, and that's the one where it gets interesting because a couple of big movies were snubbed, like Saving Mr. Banks.
That ticked me off. I was like, it's okay. Meryl Streep may have said some things, so what? Could that prevent you from judging a movie properly?
What happened at a Academy Award event, Meryl Streep actually kind of blasted the legacy of Walt Disney, calling him a sexist and a racist, while she was also promoting Emma Thompson, who was in a movie that was about Walt Disney, kind of. So it's kind of like... Some people were saying it was kind of like Oscar sabotage, but Emma Thompson...
It was.
Emma Thompson didn't get a nomination for Best Actress.
I'm mad at Meryl Streep. I respected her as an actor, but she did something that conniving...
Well, we can't say it was intentional. I'm not saying that. You want to believe it, but it could have been, some circumstances.
It could have been to boost her, how many umpteenth Oscars she has.
But I don't believe that was it, because the thing is, The Butler was also snubbed, and that had Forrest Whitaker and Oprah Winfrey. The Butler and Mr. Banks are, in my opinion, the best movies of the year, and they're your traditional Oscar movies. I mean, my opinion as to why they were snubbed is because these days the Oscars are kind of like, they used to be on their own. They used to be,
but now they're following the
pack.
The SAGs, and all that stuff. They're being followers instead of leaders.
Like what happened last year, we had a whole fiasco where they were going to give all the awards to Lincoln, and then they snubbed Ben Affleck for Best Director. Then all the previous awards, they gave him Best Director and Best Picture, and so the Oscars, they couldn't really...
honestly, there's no justice. It's all biased.
And just so you know, the process of this, the best movies don't win. It's always about who has the best campaign. and
Right.
the best politicking. And now there's a new rule in which the people from the movies, they get to schmooze the Academy Awards behind the scenes, actually pie them food and then all kinds of stuff.
It was unfair because even though Saving Mr. Banks is a great movie, it didn't have the best advertising or best social outlet out there. It's so unfair because if it done that, it would probably prosper, which Disney.
Kind of is sad when you put into perspective that Mr. Banks is nominated only for one award, that was Best Score, while The Lone Ranger got 2 awards for Best Visual and Makeup. I mean, I don't know where that even comes from. Even, what was it, Badass, Jackass Grandpa, is that what it is? Or Bad Grandpa got nominated for an Oscar. I mean, what is up with that?
Did you just say Jackass Grandpa?
Well, the Jackass Presents Bad Grandpa, I think is what the movie was.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's kind of sad, really. And then Oprah got snubbed unfairly because she gave a great performance, and you'd be surprised. She was a great actress before even she had her show, but she was great in the movie. Anything else to add on this?
Okay. Like we said, American Hustle, great movie. Gravity, great movie also.
12 Years was a great movie.
I have not had the opportunity to see The Wolf of Wall Street, and that is a movie that I really want to see very bad because I'm a Martin Scorsese fan, and just seeing, and also Leo DiCaprio finally getting the recognition he deserves after.
We'll see about that because Matthew McConaughey apparently has the support of the association.
I know he has all that wrap up. Most likely, poor Leo.
He'll never get an Oscar. Oh well. Anyway, those are the movies this year, and we also want to thank our followers very much, especially on Instagram, who have been very appreciative of our coverage of the season. And don't worry, there are plenty more with the Grammys and the Oscars and probably even the Emmys and all of the award shows. We here at the Brilliant News Crew, especially myself, we love to cover them. And we will see you for the Oscar nominations before the Oscars air next time. Any last
This is the Brilliant News Crew, the news you choose.